I'm back! It's International Women's Day! So, we are very honored to have with us today someone who is very influential, very good in a lot of things she's doing, very kind person and very smart. She is none other than Young Muhammad Hannah Yeoh. I have to read her profile because I don't want to make any mistake there. It's not something I am familiar with. She is the former Deputy Minister of Women and Family Community Development. Wow. She's also the current Member of Parliament. She's also a speaker for Selangor State. She was a lawyer and she's a mother of her girls, wife, and also a daughter, of course, and a lady in politics. That's amazing. She's Hannah. Let's listen to what she has to say. Hi Hannah, thank you for joining us. I usually call you YB, but I guess you prefer me to call you Hannah.
Yeah, just call me Hannah.
Right. How have you been actually, with all this pandemic and all that? I know you have been very active going around doing a lot of charity work, doing your part as someone very important as well.
It has been quite busy because school is restarting, and there's a lot of, the moment MCO was lifted, everybody started going out. The malls are full, the roads are full.
I know I was very surprised. I went to supermarket and I saw that the parking was like packed, and I don't know. It's kind of like, it's good for the economy, but in a way, it's kind of like worrying. It's like,
Yeah.
cross the fingers. Hopefully, the numbers will not, go up again. So, what does International Women's Day mean to you?
I think it's always for us to stop and think about the global theme that they usually have for every nation, to reflect on that and how far we have progressed as a nation to keep up with that theme. So this year's theme is choose to challenge. And I think for me, it simply means not to simply just accept status quo, and to always be able to think out of the box in approaching things that, long outstanding. People tell you cannot change. But, we have to choose to challenge those status quo.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Long term, we have to think far and think out of the box. Very true. Okay, what kind of women inspired you?
I think women who go through hardship in life, and despite the hardship, they can still survive and excel. I think those women are very, very inspiring. So they don't necessarily have to be successful and rich, but just despite having the obstacles in life and still be able to raise children, have a job, pay for bills. I think it's ordinary challenges like that really define the strength of those women. So it can be a road sweeper. It can be a single mother who sells char kway teow by the roadside. Or it can be, a lawyer. It can be any profession. I feel that women who are able to face the obstacles in life and still come out okay, they to me are very, very inspiring.
I know, it's just like my late grandma. She used to plant flowers and sell flowers and raise children.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And we have so many stories like that, right? From our grandparents, yeah.
It's amazing. Okay, please describe woman in one word.
Beautiful.
Yay. What female figure do you look up to?
In my field of work, obviously we have a lot of senior politicians who are very successful, people who have raised a movement, people like Dato Sri Dr. Wan Aziza, and of course, even former Meeting Minister Tan Sri Rafida Aziz, people who I feel are respected because of the way they have carried themselves. And, I think these two, they call them Iron Ladies.
Yes.
Yeah, Kak Wan and Tan Sri Rafida Aziz, I find them very inspiring. And when men speak about them, there's usually a sense of awe and respect that they
Respect,
accord
yeah.
to them. Yeah.
So we should have a movie of Iron Woman.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. What do you see women in today's society?
I find women in today's society managing many, many different roles. And I feel they are able to multitask and at the same time excel in all. Mothers who have companies that they have to manage, and at home, some of them don't even have domestic helpers to help them. So I feel that the challenges today are great, and they are always expected to work all the time, even when they're at home. So there are so many mothers who are working, and then after the kids go to sleep at night, they continue working because of WhatsApp. So today, yeah, people don't stop working, and tomorrow the whole cycle repeats itself. Yeah.
I know. It's just like exactly like us. We just put our kids to bed and here we are.
Yeah, so I'm very
Okay.
thankful
Yeah.
for Zoom facilities like that make you look decent, but don't look below the shirt. We are probably in our home pants.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Salute to all women, like our mothers. We learn from them. Okay. What is the one thing that makes you happiest?
I think me time. I can go through a very difficult week, but if I have my me time, so it can be 1 hour of massage or 1 hour of manicure, pedicure, or just 1 hour in a cafe drinking my favorite coffee. Just being able to unwind and have that space for myself. Uh, that makes me happy.
Okay, just out of curiosity, this is not in the questionnaire, but how many hours do you work actually?
We don't really stop, but in average, I usually sleep at about 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And I usually try to clear whatever messages or prepare for the next day. And then wake up early, send kids to school. Before this was online learning, and then site visits, work. So because of WhatsApp, and I think now our workstation is our mobile phone, you never really stop because the phone is always with you. 7 days a week, I would say. Yeah.
Yep. That's our life these days. And okay, what's your favorite film with a female lead? What is your favorite movie?
One Fine Day, I always like Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer is a single mother in that show. And then she bumps into George Clooney. And then, the whole day is about them multitasking and working, and then they unwind at night, trying to have a chat. I don't know. I like movies like that. Romantic comedies. Yeah.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
For my younger self, I would advise my younger self to not be so easily stressed out. I think when you're in your 20s, you probably take yourself a bit too seriously, and you constantly want to sort your life out, and you want to make sure you get everything right in your 20s. But now that you're in your 40s, you think, we have plenty of time to make mistakes, and just not be so stressed. So I look at the capacity of stress that we carry today in our 40s compared to our 20s, nothing. And I just think that we probably shouldn't have taken ourselves so seriously when we were younger.
That's true. Really? You were stressed at 20?
Yeah, I was a young
What?
lawyer, and
Oh,
so
right. You
so
started very young.
thinking about the files, and yeah.
Wow. Okay. Early 20s, I was partying, I think. But partying and working, I work all my life, my whole life since young. Okay. What's your favorite quote or words to live by?
Um, it's going to be okay. I think that's what I have learned to also tell my girls, my children. I think in life we have to accept that problems will come our way, tough times will come, but it's okay. It's not going to be like this forever. You will be able to feel better again, and these too shall pass. So I think when you look at life that way, you won't be too stressed out every time a problem comes up. You just look at it as, it's a phase that will come and it will go. So good days are ahead of us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay to be not okay, right?
Yeah.
All right. And what is the one piece of advice to all women who are juggling between home and work?
Get help.
Me
Get
too.
help. If you can afford it, get help. Even if you can't afford it, be creative. Find ways to get help from relatives or siblings or spouse. I really think that we probably don't have to carry that kind of load all by ourselves. And if we lessen the load, prioritize, don't say yes to everything. And then, if we can afford domestic helper, get a domestic helper to help us carry some of that load. And yeah, if the clothes are not ironed, if the dishes are not washed, don't be so stressed. Just you will manage, yeah.
Yeah, outsource everything, right? If you can. If you have one superpower, what would it be and why?
Wow, it's hard to think of a superpower because like
You
last
want to be
time I
everything.
would say, the ability to get to somewhere really, really fast, avoid traffic jam and all that. But today with Zoom is kind of strange. The pandemic has caused a lot of things to be online. And so, in the blink of an eye, you are in multiple meetings. So those superpowers that you wish, that you can do a lot of things faster and you can be in different places is somehow realized now because of IT. And so for me, I think if I have superpower, probably to stop myself from aging, because I find that as soon as I touch 40s, I enter into my 40s. So many things change. Like your metabolism rate is different. You have white hair growing. I don't know if you can see, but it's
Me too.
very
During
evident. I
pandemic was
really
growing white hair.
yeah. So things really change so rapidly, and a superpower, I think, the ability to eat without thinking of worrying about putting on weight and counting calories. You know,
It's funny from you, I think I thought you would be saying that, oh, I wish to split myself many ways, like multiply. And
oh no, 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 definitely. I think our struggles are all real, all the same.
yeah, I want to be able to multiply though. Like this one go to interview, that one go to attend event. I don't have to go anywhere. I just sit at home. What's one goal you want to achieve this year?
I really want to lose 5 kilos. I've been saying this every year, but I have not been able to achieve it. It goes very fast and it comes back very fast. So it's very annoying. I just want to be able to tell myself I've done it, but I have not. So this year, hopefully,
But you're quite small though.
no, it's the angle, it's Zoom, I'll show you an angle that looks okay.
I don't know. Again, it's not very expected from you. Lose 1 kg. Okay. One more. Last one is how do you think it's important as a politician to dress up? To present yourself. I
Yeah.
mean,
I don't have the time for makeup because I go to a lot of outdoor site visit, and you can imagine if I constantly have to touch up, I by the time I go into my second site visit, you probably cannot recognize me anymore if I have makeup on because it's so hot out there. So I try not to, and comfort takes first place for me because of the different places I have to go, and so I a lot of outdoor meeting, but at the same time I can move from a mosque to a temple to an office space. So because of that, I really have to make sure that whatever I'm wearing is safe for all kinds of places because I don't have time to constantly change. And so for me, comfort and as long as it looks decent enough for me to go to different places which would require different clothing. So I always have to play safe.
All right. One last word from you for International Women's Day.
I want to wish all women out there happy International Women's Day. This is our day. This is a day where the world stops and recognize our beauty, our strength, our contribution. So please make sure that you take time to do the same for yourself. Get a favorite drink. Just have a me time. Just make sure at the end of the day that you keep yourself happy. That's very important.
Yay! Anyway, thank you again for doing this, taking time, and I would like to also wish you healthy and beautiful and lose weight and keep young forever. Have the
Thank you.
superpower.
I need all those wishes. Thanks, Melinda.
Take care. Thank you so much. Hope to see you
Good
again
night.
soon
Yeah.
in person.
See you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.